like a thumb. Hey guys, what's up? Hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Today I've decided I am sick and tired of it being 80 degrees outside. And I'm sick and tired of it not feeling like Christmas. What is the best way to combat that? We are going to be reading some Christmas books. My husband and I went to the shops and picked up a couple Christmas books. I think that we are just going to crank the AC and try to make it as cold as possible. And we're going to snuggle up and read our books. I'm pretty sure he's got a Christmas romance and I've got a Christmas mystery. I think that both of us are in the mindset of like, it just doesn't feel like Christmas right now because it is so hot. And growing up in Iowa, it makes such a difference because in Iowa, in winter, it is freezing. It is cold. It is snowing. It is absolutely like frigid. And then in Sydney, it is absolutely like sweltering. We are in summer. Our seasons are swapped and it feels so not Christmassy. And I know everybody who grew up here, obviously it feels like Christmas, but being from Iowa and being used to the snow and the cold, that's what makes Christmas Christmas, is snuggling up and getting cozy. You just can't do that here. With that being said, I decided to pick up Everyone This Christmas Has a Secret by Benjamin Stevenson. I literally just went into the shop and saw what was in the front of the shop Christmas book. Like, I didn't really have a plan, so I'm just hoping that this is good. I haven't actually looked up anything on it. I guess I'll just keep you informed on how I'm feeling about the book and what I think. I'm gonna have AJ come in here and talk about his book and explain what he's going to be reading. Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I thought that maybe you could explain what book you're reading.
Yeah, happy to be here. Hello, everyone.
This is my husband, AJ.
Hello. Please like and subscribe to her channel. So the book that I'm reading is a Christmas romance book called Snowflakes and Sparks by Sophie Lee Robbins. So the premise of the story is it follows Susie, who works at the fictional Barnes & Noble, basically, to where she works at a corporate bookstore, and she is then sent to a good old small town called Oak Haven, Wisconsin, I believe.
It's in Wisconsin?
I'm pretty sure it's in Wisconsin, somewhere in that vicinity. She has been sent there to manage their bookstore as the big bookstore chain, whatever. They've decided to try and push bookstores in small towns and see how they work. And so they have sent Susie, who's up for promotion in the big chain store, to then manage the small chain store to see how that works, to hopefully gain her experience. So that way she can then become manager of the store in LA.
Wow.
Yeah, and of course there's a boy.
There's a
There's a man
There's a man.
and a backstory, but
Oh.
I'll let y'all read that yourself. Basically a Hallmark movie where you got the big city girl
Yeah.
going to small town where she has a past with the small town history.
History. That's literally every single Hallmark movie I've ever seen in my life.
But it's a fun read.
Yeah. I thought that I would tell you about my book because I actually don't know anything about this book. So I thought I'd look up the description of what it's about.
Oh yeah, that's probably good.
Everyone, this correct this night is Christmas. The description says Benjamin Stevenson returns with a Christmas edition to his best-selling Ernest Cunningham mysteries. So I think it is like a
Nice.
Agatha Christie.
Yeah. There you go.
So it says, unwrap all the Christmas staples, presents, family, and an impossible murder or two, and a deadly advent calendar of clues. If Knives Out and the Thursday Murder Club kissed under the mistletoe. My name's Ernest Cunningham. I used to be a fan of reading Golden Age murder mysteries until I found myself with a haphazard career getting stuck in the middle of real-life ones. I'd hoped this Christmas that any self-respecting murderer would kick their feet up and take it easy over the holidays. I was wrong. So here I am, backstage at the show of a world-famous magician, Ryan Blaze. Rylan, whose benefactor has just been murdered. My suspects are all professional tricksters. The magician, the assistant, the executive, the hypnotist, the identical twin, the counselor, the tech. My clues are even more abstract. A suspect covered in blood without a memory of how it got there, a murder committed without setting foot inside the room where it happens, and an advent calendar, because it's Christmas. If I can see through the illusions, I know I can solve it. After all, a good murder is just like a magic trick, isn't it? So I'm really excited to read this. I am wanting to read more mysteries. I think this will be a good little start. And it's a super like short book, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be a pretty easy read.
Yeah. Picasso. I think we're going to go ahead and start reading. Are you cool with that?
I'm cool if you're cool.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I gotta go learn how this fairy tale of my book ends. I bet you they end up together in the small town.
Don't ruin it for everyone. No one could have seen that coming.
No? Okay. The problem is not that then, that it's a feel-good romantic Christmas book.
Is this guy Australian? So I didn't realize that this author is actually Australian, and also this book, I think, takes place in Australia. So I love that I was just bashing on the fact that it doesn't feel like Christmas here, and I'm literally reading an Australian Christmas book. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if it makes me feel like this is Christmas a little bit more here. We'll see. We'll see.
Action.
I am 50 pages into my book,
Yes.
and basically, I think the premise is just this man is hobbyist detective. So he's not like employed to be a detective or anything. He just does it for fun? Question mark. And he receives a text message and a voicemail from his ex-wife. The voicemail is just her being like, "Hey, I've been arrested for murder." She wakes up, has blood on her hands, blood on her face, and she calls the cops and is arrested for murder. But she claims she didn't do it.
Like we all do.
Yeah.
Oh, my story's it's very well written.
Yeah.
It's very
Like it?
cute, very fun, yes.
Oh my gosh. By the way, this book is set in Australia. I wanted to escape the Australian summer right now to feel like I was in
Oak Haven, Wisconsin.
I wanted to feel like I was in Oak Haven, Wisconsin, but I got the scenery of the Blue Mountains. Basically everything Australian, and it's just talking about how hot it is here right now. And I said, that is not what I wanted to read about. I wanted to read about somewhere cold. I'm not saying it's a bad book. I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm just saying it's not what I was looking for in the book that I wanted to read.
I'm very content with my book. It's great. It's just a fun, cozy little read. It's got some romance. Just gonna see where it takes. They did throw in the element of like the history spice, like in every classic Hallmark movie, like from the past. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how it plays out. I hope it's like every Hallmark movie and it's got the happy ending, but you never know. Could be thrown a curveball. And my idea of a happy ending could be different from the author's idea of a happy ending. So I'm just along for the ride. 56% of the way through. It's a pretty short read, so hoping to have it finished tonight.
I think we should make some hot chocolate.
Yes, with the 70-degree weather house.
I don't want it to be 70 degrees. I want to pretend it's cold.
It is currently
It's 70.
75 actually right now. In all honesty, like, we're not complaining. It's wonderful to, like, the weather is beautiful and gorgeous, but it's Christmas and sometimes you just want to feel that cold and see that smell. Very fortunate to live where we are. It's wonderful. It's amazing. We live by the beach. So, very grateful for that.
Was there anything left?
Yeah, I still got a couple sips.
Mine's full. He drank his by the time that I finished. It came by.
So, I have finished my book. It was wonderful. It was lovely. It was like a warm cup of cocoa. 5 stars. You can find my review on Fable after I just read it, and it was phenomenal. It was a cliche, very predictable book, but it was still amazing. Like,
Have a good time.
it was awesome. It was a pretty short read. I think in total it took me under 3.5 hours to read it. So it was a really fun read. It was well written, which was also good, and it was like a warm hug.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it'll make you feel good about life.
Yeah. I'm glad you had a good time. Thank you for participating in the Christmas stories with me.
Yeah, it was a great book. Excited to potentially read your book.
Yeah, I think you'll really like my book, actually. It's pretty good. I'm on chapter 20. So I'm on page 161, and there's 220 pages. So I'm like nearing the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Go ahead.
happy to be a part of this. It's a fun video, fun read.
Yeah.
It was fun to go to Oak Haven, Wisconsin with the snow and be transported into a land of snow and cocoa and Christmas joy. You can read my book next.
Thank you. I wanted to go to a land of snow and Christmas and joy. I went to the Blue Mountains where it's sweltering. It's literally 2 hours from us. I really should have read out what this book was about because it is the opposite of what I was looking for, which I'm thoroughly enjoying this book. Like, it's so good. It's so fast paced. It definitely had me like on my toes. I do this thing where I'm like, I obviously know what's gonna happen.
I don't. I just
Hate that.
I just go along for the ride. I don't try to think.
It's definitely Knives Out. Anyways, I have about 80 pages left. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish my book. And then do you want me to tell you about how I felt?
Oh yeah.
How I like
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll participate. I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
I finished my book. Dingo. It was good. It was a murder mystery. I mean, it was fast paced. It definitely had me questioning. I didn't guess who the killer was, which is rare for me. It's not rare. I'm acting like I'm so smart. I'm not.
I mean, you picked me as the
I get
option.
I
That's pretty smart.
I think when I'm reading like murders and thrillers and stuff, I'm always like, oh, it's this person. Oh, it's this person. Oh, it's this person. And in this one, there were so many suspects that I just was like, I think I also like kind of lost track of how many suspects there were. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was a really quick read.
Well, what's your rating?
Somewhere between 3.75 and 4.
Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad.
Felt like we didn't get to get all the information about the characters that I wanted. When I said, like, I lost track of
Yeah.
how many suspects there were, it was just so many. But yeah, this is fun. Thank you for hanging out with me and reading with me. Thank you for getting in the Christmas spirit with me.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Happy to read a Christmas book with you.
Yeah.
Happy to have some cocoa.
Yeah.
Really good.
Anyways, thank you for watching. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you have the best day. Bye, guys.